2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
A terrific look at the city of Memphis, Tennessee. Let's take a look at our starters for Sacramento. Fox and Bogdanovich.
For the land of the...
It's the NBA on 2 DH.
Hey, Kevin.
It's a terrific story. David, thank you. Now look at Memphis's starting group. Jackson and Valanciunas, they're in the middle. Morant and Brooks manning the backcourt. And it's Winslow in at the small forward position. And for the Spurs, we've got LaMarcus Aldridge, Trey Lyles out there at DeRozan. Then there's DeJounte Murray. And it's Forbes in at the 2 guard.
And getting the offense started with a high-quality look down low.
And here is Murray. And it's Murray with the jam.
Boy, Murray showing you he can play above the rim. This guy's got major bounce as he punched that one down.
Jackson looking around. Brooks against Aldridge. Lock at 6. It's Brooks on the wing. Jackson. And it's good with time running down on the shot clock.
Excellent assist there. Just led him to the perfect spot.
And now just over a minute played here in the first. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. Knocks it loose. So it's the Spurs now. Murray the pass to Lyles. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. Brooks outside. Passes to Morant. And stolen by Murray. And a fast break now for the Spurs. DeRozan leading the charge.
You know, one of the biggest fears when you face a team like this with DeRozan is his ability to run the floor. And when he does that, he can hurt you on the break.
Now the pass to Valanciunas. Right side Jackson. Pass to Winslow. That's good. And it's Jackson with the assist that time.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
Now here's Brooks. It's stolen by Lyles. DeRozan against Winslow. And DeRozan kicks to Aldridge. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
Well, if you're going to foul Aldridge, you've got to make it a hard one because you don't want to give him the and one chance.
Greg, LaMarcus Aldridge taking more three-pointers last season, easily passing his career highs in attempts with almost 3 a game.
And Aldridge shot a very respectable percentage from outside. In order to play heavy minutes at the 4, you need to be able to shoot. Good to see Aldridge still adding new wrinkles to his game.
Back to Winslow. He kicks to Valanciunas. 6 to shoot. Over DeRozan. No good from Valanciunas.
Boy, that's got to be terribly frustrating there. I mean, with the defense not hustling and he still misses, boy, he wishes he had that one back.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish.
Part of what makes him unique, guys, that combination of power and power.
Spurs leading by 3. And DeRozan throws it down hard.
Well, I tell you what, DeRozan really packs a punch now. He's an explosive athlete with really good strength. I mean, he's got great size for a backcourt dominant scorer.
And a wide open look for Valanciunas. No good off the back of the rim. For San Antonio, they've gotten all 5 of their shots to go down in the first quarter. Terrific start. And there it is for them.
And creating a little separation here, gaining some confidence.
Yeah, you get the sense that they're going to start stretching this lead out a little bit.
And it's sent back by Aldridge.
You know, over time, Aldridge has really developed into a pretty good shot blocker.
And finished off by DeRozan.
And this offense is in a perfect rhythm, and you can see how they're finishing their plays.
Boy, this is borderline ridiculous. I mean, every single attempt finding the bottom of the bucket.
So San Antonio going with an almost entirely new group here. Jakob Poeltl's checked in for Aldridge. Gay comes in for Trey Lyles. Derek White's checked in for Brent Forbes. And it's Mills in for DeJounte Murray. Now here's Mills. Following the miss by Jaren Jackson. Mills passes to DeRozan. There's 53 seconds left to play in the first quarter. And it's good for two.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
And Derek White picks up the foul. That's his first foul. And the Spurs making a change here. Bellinelli's checked in. DeAnthony Melton, he's checked in for Memphis. Jones comes in for Morant. 43 seconds left here in the opening quarter. Here's Melton, defended by Poeltl. Pass to Gutteridge. It's Jones on the way. Clock at 4. Inside to end the cold streak, and Clark puts it in.
You got to know this is Clark's skill set at this stage of his career. He takes quality shots when he's inside.
Now here's Mills. Outside White. 11 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Can't connect from short range. Clark dishes to Anderson. Gay with the defensive effort. And so it's the San Antonio Spurs ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a close. And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And now we'll get a perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for San Antonio.
They've made the commitment to get out and run, and it's paid off with some highlight reel plays in transition.
You know, another factor in their offense so far has been their ability to convert and score off turnovers.
Gay and Aldridge are up front. Derek White is out there with Lyles. And it's Bellinelli in at the 3 spot. So that's who San Antonio starts the second with. I'm sure you've got a list, Greg, of players you've visited with over the years who you really enjoy spending some time with and talking to.
I mean, there's so many, Kevin. A couple guys, and there is a little bias as a point guard, but Damian Lillard and Steph Curry and Chris Paul are 3 guys that, you know, I enjoy sitting down and talking shop with. Giannis, you know, witnessing his journey to greatness, all the while he remains humble and really appreciates his position. So several of these guys, I'm also not just an analyst partner, but a fan, and a big fan of theirs.
You are a fan indeed. DeMar DeRozan, he's checked in for Lyles. DeRozan finds White. Back to DeRozan. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. It's Anderson with the drive. Clark outside. Pass to Gutteridge. Back to Clark. Over Aldridge. Will not go. This is off the front iron. San Antonio leading by 9. Tipped away. And they're pushing it up. Here's Gutteridge. Finished off the break. Gutteridge has got 4 this quarter.
That's their 3rd straight make off an assist.
Now the feed to Gay. DeRozan on the wing. And the wide open shot from Bellinelli. It's rebounded by Memphis. And it's Memphis on the break. Here's Gutteridge. Got it. Good job in the low post. Gutteridge has got 6.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
You know, the defense has really been kept off balance because of the outstanding passes. 4 straight field goals have been made off an assist.
Here's DeRozan. 6 for 6. He's yet to miss from the field.
Check out the body control from DeRozan there, guys. I mean, clearly there's contact, but it's almost impossible to affect his shot.
No good from Clark. San Antonio leading. And DeRozan at the basket on the assist by Aldridge. He's got 14.
That's simply an outstanding play, working the size mismatch right at the rim.
And it's sent back by Aldridge. And he recovers it. Yes, that goes in.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
The Grizzlies trail by 7, and Derek White picks up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
That's his second foul of the first half. Not a big deal yet, but something to keep an eye on.
Here's what San Antonio's going with right now. Jakob Poeltl's checked in for Aldridge. Lonnie Walker comes in for Marco Bellinelli. DeJounte Murray, he's checked in for DeMar DeRozan. Dennis Mills in for Derek White. And out of bounds as San Antonio gains possession. So Memphis going with almost an entire new group here. Jonas Valanciunas, who's checked in for Clark. Winslow comes in for Kyle Anderson. Brooks checked in for Melton. And it's John Morant in for Tyus Jones. Here's Poeltl. Rebounded by Valanciunas. Grizzlies have gone 4 of 7 from the field in the second quarter so far. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. This is his first free throw of the game. First free throw is good. Miles checked in for the Spurs. Bryn Forbes comes in for DeJounte Murray. And both free throws good for Brooks. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. And Mills kicks to Lyles. Hits the close-range jumper. Lyles got his first 2 points.
Yeah, you know, Mills is one of those energizing players who does a little bit of everything, including finding his open teammates.
Valanciunas shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Really the right play defensively. If you can't block, force them to the line.
Yeah, exactly. Prevent the layup, give them a little bump, and then maybe they'll think twice about coming into the lane next time. And if they don't think about it, at least they might be distracted by your presence.
Now here's Mills, guarded by Morant. Mills passes to Lyles. 1:09 left in the first half of the game. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Mills. And almost gets it to go, so he'll shoot 2 here. And Mills in the NBA for over a decade now, GA, but he still has incredible speed that's key to his game.
And Kevin, with Mills, that end-to-end speed doesn't get shown off too often. In the half court, though, he does a great job of creating looks for himself. Accelerates off of screens, can still leave a defender in the dust when he turns it on.
Jackson passes to Valanciunas. It's good. The assist this time from Jackson.
And he's pretty relentless inside. Valanciunas gets after it down low. It might not always look pretty, but he makes the most of his chances in the paint.
Here's Walker. There's the pass to Lyles. Here's Forbes. Again, the miss by the Spurs.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
Good. Now it's just a 3-point San Antonio lead. And so it's Mills who will bring it up for San Antonio. They've led by as many as 11 points. The putback, great positioning on the putback.
And folks, he did not luck into that one. He knew just where he wanted to be to grab that backboard.
Shots good by Mills.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
There's Winslow, and he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one.
Outstanding distribution there. I mean, what impressive passing ability.
And here's Mills from the arc. But they'll get another chance. And it's in there. And the Spurs lead by 7.
And Poeltl is always a threat to come away with offensive rebound because of his size, but just as important, his timing.
Just 4 seconds left in the first half. Connects from 3-point range.
Clearly a defensive breakdown there, guys. They didn't play him close enough on the inbound and then gave up the triple.
And we've reached.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey everybody, DeMar DeRozan putting in some serious work for the team tonight. He had 14 points and 1 assist. And that'll...
And we've got third quarter of basketball for you. 2 quarters in the books. A fantastic game from DeMar DeRozan so far.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
And you know what? They've come at him a few different ways defensively, and nothing has slowed him down.
Well, we've got a moment. Let's set the floor. Brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up for the second half. So the Grizzlies 5 right now. Morant and Brooks manning the backcourt. Jackson and Valanciunas, they're in the middle. And it's Winslow in at the 3 spot. If you go step in a time machine, what would you like and dislike about playing in this era at this time?
Well, no doubt about the tempo and the spacing. I think that, more than anything, allows for the true skill and artistry of the game to be on display. I probably wouldn't want to get switched onto Embiid down low. I would probably dislike that and let it be known vociferously.
But I always pictured you as being fearless, like you would never turn down that kind of challenge.
I wouldn't turn it down publicly.
Stolen by Winslow. And here we go. The Grizzlies on a fast break. Oh, my goodness. What a play.
Yeah, that's fire right there. Morant practicing for the dunk contest. I see you, young fella.
Here is Forbes. Brooks covering. Sweet move. And that's 2 points on the layup. Forbes has got his first basket.
I mean, if the defender is going to play off like that, then you know what's going to happen. There are going to be points put on the board.
And Valanciunas kicks to Winslow. Valanciunas trying to free himself up. That one's good. The San Antonio lead is cut back down to 6. They get the basket from Winslow. Spurs passing it around. And DeRozan with the basket on the assist by Aldridge. DeRozan's got 16.
They're doing work here in the second half. 3 or 4 to start.
And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit. Right. That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
Catching up on the changes for Memphis. Clark, he's checked in for Jaren Jackson. Anderson comes in for Justice Winslow. And Jones subbed in for Dylan Brooks. Gay drives in, and he uses the glass on the layup.
Everything going to plan here to start the third. 80% shooting thus far.
And there's the 8-second call as they can't get it across half court in time. A different look now for San Antonio. Jakob Poeltl's checked in for Aldridge. Bellinelli comes in for DeMar DeRozan. And Derek White subbed in for Bryn Forbes. Memphis also making some changes. Jaren Jackson, he's checked in for Brandon Clark. Justice Winslow comes in for Kyle Anderson. And it's DeAnthony Melton in for Tyus Jones. Traps in the tray. Bellinelli's got his second bucket of the game to go.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
Well, you take a look at all of the stats, the team stats, that is, and that's one of the many areas that they've had the advantage. And as a result, they've got a big lead.
Rudy Gay on the wing. Whistle blows. Bucket is good, and he'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
Gay is on the court for his scoring ability, and there's no better way to get points on the board than with the and one.
Lonnie Walker, he's checked in for San Antonio. The free throw drops for Gay. Second half of play, and we're 3 minutes into the third here. Morant outside. Winslow dishes to Valanciunas. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. That one on Jakob Poeltl.
Boy, Valanciunas, a mountain of a man, a solid big guy who scores well and provides a lot of length and muscle inside.
Trey Lyles checked in for Rudy Gay.
This is as good as it gets from the charity stripe here in the second.
Yeah, you know what? And I think they've just got to keep on keeping on. Keep drawing contact, attacking, getting to the line. That will certainly give them a chance to get back into the game.
The shot by Bellinelli. No good. The Grizzlies trail by 10. And it's Valanciunas finishing it off.
And it's not everybody who needs hops to finish at the rim. Valanciunas just needs to be an arm's length of the bucket to throw it down.
Walker goes in. Kicks to Bellinelli. There's Lyles. Another shot. Pirtle, the pass to Walker. Here's Pirtle. Covered by Winslow. Outside. Bellinelli. Offensive rebound. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
So good seeing Pirtle attack the glass, especially when he goes for the putback jam.
And he's going to get whistled for that foul, G. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless, the foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
The Spurs making a switch here. Mills is checked in. Spurs leading by 8. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Mills has got 11 points.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
Now here's Anderson. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. 5 on the clock. Stolen by Walker. And the Spurs pushing it up now. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Drains it from beyond the arc. Walker's got the lead up to 13 now for the Spurs.
Very capable as a point guard is Derek White, showing off his playmaking skills there.
Mills with the steal. Here's Pirtle. The shot's good on the assist by Walker. Pirtle's got 4 points in the quarter.
Great teamwork punctuated by a strong finish.
That is the perfect fast break, guys. Getting a hoop before the defense can get set.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Boy, it's been a three-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped.
And so it's the San Antonio. And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Here's Jones. Pirtle is out there with LaMarcus Aldridge. Then it's Mills. Then it's DeRozan. And it's Walker in at the 2. That's the San Antonio 5. Rebounded by the Spurs. Pirtle's got rebound number 8 now on the night.
I'd love to see them impose themselves a little more on the backboard. That's a great way to find confidence. Always a surefire way to get back in the game.
Well, guys, they need to do something to reduce this deficit. We'll see if that's the answer.
And finished off by DeRozan.
You've got to get a body on DeMar DeRozan, because if you don't, his size and athleticism will allow him to hurt you on the glass.
Lets the 3 fly. The Spurs rebound.
And the offensive rebounding, really the story here today. Even with the big lead, they're still showing more hustle on the boards.
Here's Aldridge, and he drops in the layup off the glass. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Spurs.
Boy, their hounding, harassing effort at the defensive end, very impressive. And they forced quite a few turnovers as a result.
Yeah, but they've also done a great job of playing in space, getting out in transition every opportunity.
Well, you throw it his way, and DeRozan's going to capitalize. When he takes off, he's looking to throw it down with no hesitation.
Greg, how special was it for you that you had your number 50 retired at UNLV?
You know, that's something I can honestly say. As a kid, you dream about a lot of things, winning, you know, playing at the highest levels. That's something I never really fathomed, is to have your jersey hanging up in an arena. That was a surreal moment, a really cool moment, and it was awesome to be able to share it with my family and friends.
And people probably don't know that you grew up in Las Vegas, so it was probably doubly special, wasn't it?
Exactly. Born and raised.
He does not lack for confidence, and he shouldn't. I mean, this guy is a dangerous scorer.
Gay finds Aldridge. Back to Gay. From the line. And good. Got the English that time as it falls.
This has been Gay's go-to shot throughout his career. I mean, the mid-range he's got, wet.
Here's Anderson. Rebound by Murray.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
And what I like about it, it's been a physical brand of basketball. It's had a little sandpaper element to it. Gritty and rough, but that's how you win games.
Shot clock at 6. Here's Gay. That shot no good. And it's Memphis the other way. So nice passing there by Memphis. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Yeah, easy call.
Yeah, you can hear the smack all the way over here where we are.
Miles checked in for the Spurs. That one misses. Spurs have gotten just under 45% of their attempts to drop in the fourth. 4 of 9. Forbes can't get it to go.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Jackson against Wiles. Here's Jones. And stolen by Aldridge. Outside DeRozan. And finished off by DeRozan.
Tell you what, I don't know of anybody more aggressive at attacking the basket than DeRozan. A lot of his points come off the drive.
Morant dishes to Jackson. Jones, the pass to Valanciunas, and the call will be against LaMarcus Aldridge. That is his first foul of the game. So San Antonio goes with a fresh 5 on the floor. Then for the Grizzlies, Gorgie Dangs checked in for Jonas Valanciunas. Jackson comes in for Jaren Jackson. And Allen subbed in for Morant. Here's Jang. And again, Memphis no good.
My goodness, how about that miss? I mean, that's 2 easy points that they've just given away. And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout, big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for the Spurs.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win. A game that not many will soon forget. And on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for DeMar DeRozan.
There wasn't much they could do to slow him down as he was converting every good chance he got.
Shots good by Mills.
And you can sense that these fans, these players, they are ready to celebrate.
And I think they can start that celebration right now. I mean, what a terrific team victory.
Here's Allen. Rebounded by the Spurs. Pass to White. Lets it go with the 3. Drills the three-pointer.
And it's just competing, you know, giving your best when it matters most.
Yeah, you know, once they got victory in their view, a huge injection of...
Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that about wraps it up. And the player introductions are wrapped up. The starting fives for... Hi, everyone. We're coming to you live on 2K and the starting group for the Grizzlies. Jackson and Valanciunas, they're in the middle. Morant and Brooks manning the backcourt. And it's Winslow in at the 3, the small forward. And for New Orleans, Holiday and Ingram out on the perimeter. Zion is the 4 with Favors at the 5. And it's Ball in at the 1. All teams tonight, Greg, love to push the ball up the floor, even off made shots.
You know, trying to find an opening before the half-court D can set up. I think you're going to see more and more of that every year.
I agree. Now here is Holiday. And it's slammed in by Holiday.
Quick, athletic, explosive. Holiday will leave you in the dust.
And here are the Grizzlies now. Brooks, the pass to Valanciunas. And here we go. Fast break. Williamson's got it.
And what started it all, terrific anticipation on the defensive end.
Most teams now are looking to play with pace. No better way to ignite the break than off a turnover. You expect him to make that, especially from that distance.
Ingram wide open, and the 3 ball is good.
The key for Brandon is shooting with confidence. When he does this, he buries these trays.
And Valanciunas kicks to Jackson. Looking to end the run. Valanciunas finds Jackson. Jackson is doubled. Down low. Here's Brooks. And the rejection by Favors.
What perfect timing on that play. Derek Favors.
Oh, my goodness.
Did you see
what a play.
Unbelievable. With the reputation of a highlight reel dunker, Zion's always ready to put on a show.
Now here's Jackson. Back to Valanciunas. Down to 5 on the shot clock. To the middle. And Jackson with the basket on the assist from Valanciunas.
Look at the big man Valanciunas showing off the playmaking skills.
And, of course, Jaren Jackson Sr. played in the NBA for over a decade.
And, yes, Jaren Jackson Jr., he talks about watching his dad, learning what it takes to be a professional in this league. That prepared Jackson Jr. to make an impact early on.
Not a problem when that's your first miss of the game. Strong start.
First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. They get Derek Favors.
For a player his size, Valanciunas has always been a good free throw shooter. We won't see a hack of Val anytime soon.
A platoon swap here for New Orleans. Here's Gutteridge, covered by Reddick. Hayes with the steal. And a fast break now for the Pelicans. Hart the pass to Jackson. It's Reddick on the wing. Fires for 3. It's rebounded by Memphis. Valanciunas dishes to Clark. And the dunk by Valanciunas.
And, guys, we talk all the time about making the extra pass. Clark there proving how important that concept is.
Now here's Jackson. Outside, Reddick. From the arc. Up again. It's good on the putback.
Just in a perfect position to grab that rebound and then get the putback.
The Grizzlies trail by 4. Some nice passing there by Memphis. Valanciunas, good.
Shows incredible vision for a younger player. Ja Morant's a skilled distributor.
1:16 left to play in the first. Hart the pass to Reddick. Whistle blows. Yep, that's going to be a travel. Okafor's checked in for the Pelicans. DeAnthony Melton, he's checked in for the Grizzlies. Tyus Jones comes in for Morant. And a chance there to look back at the stunning mobile 1 block a moment ago.
And early in the game, a defensive play like that goes a long way, establishing the attitude you want. Just reliable, guys. He's just always trying to make the right play.
Pass to Melly. Reddick for 3. That shot misses. And the Grizzlies going the other way now. Intercepted. One-on-one here. Jackson with it. Jones covering. It's stolen by Jones. Here's Melton. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Excellent on both ends of that play.
Yeah, the steal was sharp, but the slam topped it off.
Turning defense into offense. Every coach talks about it. Perfect example right there. It's been a rough quarter for him. Can't seem to find any kind of rhythm.
And it's Melly with the rebound.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
It's Redick on the wing. Cans it from downtown.
That's Redick shooting in a nutshell. A quick trigger release once he gets his hands on the ball.
A good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. Pelicans ahead, leading by a point. And the second quarter about to get started. We'll be back in just a moment. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from New Orleans?
Throughout that first, they just were aggressive on the defensive end, showing active hands.
And they took advantage of some careless ball handling, some careless passing. You have to be more careful around these guys.
So the Grizzlies 5 right now. Anderson and Jackson inside. Then it's Jones. Then there's Dylan Brooks. And it's Melton in at the 2. Now here's Ball. No points in the game yet for him. Releases from 15. That one rolling around and rims out. Memphis trailing here.
And watching Kyle Anderson, Greg Popovich once stated, he's not what you'd call a typical NBA athlete.
AGA hint the nickname slow-mo because he plays at a deliberate pace. He has tremendous skills, a high basketball IQ. He has improved defensively. He's a jack of all trades.
And the Pelicans miss again.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
The Pelicans have gone 0-3 and are still looking for that first bucket here in the second quarter. Williamson dishes to Okafor. Pass to Anderson. Feeds it to Jackson. And Jackson throws it down hard.
The playmaking ability of Kyle Anderson combines great floor vision with his height and feel.
Outside, Redick. Drills it from outside. Redick's got 6.
Woo, he got a clean look, and he makes the defense pay for disrespecting him.
Here's Brooks, and he goes in for the dunk.
Good athlete, 37-inch vertical. Brooks aggressive above the rim.
And here's Redick. He'll bring it up for the Pelicans. To the left wing, to the inside. Okafor. Outside for Redick. The offensive rebound. Williamson on the follow. Williamson's got it all tied up now for New Orleans.
And those second chance points really become almost like bonus points when you can get them.
Here's Jones. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Brooks. Brooks has got 3 assists in the game. Here in the second quarter, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. Redick for 3. It's a hand on it. Williamson on the follow. Williamson's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Next level strength and athleticism. Zion making his presence felt on the offensive glass.
Outside Jackson. Anderson against Okafor. 5 to shoot. Anderson outside. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation. Teams have dynasties. The 90s, Michael Jordan. We've seen it over the many decades. Over the next decade, though, who do you think is going to lead the pack there, Greg?
Ooh, that's a great question. You know, with the way Father Time is treating LeBron, you might have to wait and see because he is still playing at such a high level. But, you know, obviously Giannis has got to be on the short list with the Bucks. For me, I really look at Luka in Dallas. I just feel like with Kristaps Porzingis, that duo could just be deadly with how the game is played. But don't sleep on the Celtics with Tatum and Brown and that group that they have, with the front office they have. Man, I think the league overall is going to be in great shape moving forward.
It sure seems that way. Outside, ball. In the corner, it's Ingram. Takes the three. And again, New Orleans with the triple.
Yeah, there's 6 points on consecutive 3 balls. They're finding holes now in the D.
There's 47 seconds left to play in the first half. Off target from three-point range.
Yeah, that old adage about being too wide open, not a thing. He just missed it.
Morant kicks to Jackson. Back to Morant. To the paint, stolen by Ball. Passes it to Hayes. New Orleans moving the ball around. No coverage that time. Holiday's got the lead up to 7 now for the Pelicans.
Certainly capable from distance. Defenses no longer dare Holiday to shoot from out there.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
It's his first trip to the line.
And his percentage at the line last season, right at the 75% mark.
He hits one and misses one, each at the line. And so it's New Orleans with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello back. A competitive matchup for New Orleans in the first quarter. Their biggest advantage of the period was 7 points. They flipped the switch in the second quarter. It was a much better performance than in the first quarter, and their lead is now 6. Kenny, your thoughts? How the Pelicans are playing? And that'll about...
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. Jonas Valanciunas having a dominant impact in this game.
Yeah, and early on, he has been feasting in the paint, and you have to think they're going to keep feeding the big fella.
Why go away from something that's working? Force the defense to prove that they can stop it.
Ingram the 3 and Zion the 4. Ball and Holiday combine at the guard spots. And it's Favors in its center. So that's the group out there for New Orleans.
Keep track of Ja, especially when he's in transition. He shows you right there.
Outside, Ball. Down low. 11 feet away. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. Fast break, Memphis. Jackson's got the ball. Here's Brooks. He can't get it to go. Great D that time from Favors. Back to Ball. And Ball slams it in.
I mean, a tremendous all-around talent. Drew Holiday keeping his eyes up and his options open.
Holiday against Brooks. Inside. That's in, and the Pelican lead is cut down to just 4 points with a bucket from Morant.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
And so Holiday will bring it up for New Orleans. He dishes it to Ingram. Back to Holiday. Ingram outside. The pass to Favors. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Love the gritty work inside from Favors. When he's down there, it makes the defense very nervous.
Josh Hart, he's checked in for New Orleans. 2 shots. Reddick comes in for Ball. The Grizzlies also changing it up. Kyle Anderson, he's checked in for Jackson. D'Anthony Melton comes in for Brooks. And Jones subbed in for John Morant. here's Winslow. He's guarded closely. Melton passes to Valanciunas. Anderson against Redick. 6 on the shot clock. Out of bounds. New Orleans will take possession. And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. It's Redick on the wing. Puts up a 3. Rebounded by Valanciunas. Valanciunas has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight.
Only 1 for 4 in this half. Sometimes it's execution. Sometimes the shots just don't go down.
And stolen by Favors. Knocked away. And that's out of bounds. New Orleans will retain possession. And the Pelicans making a change here. Hayes is checked in. And Memphis also making a switch. Brandon Clark, he's checked in for Winslow. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
J.J. Redick, very comfortable behind the three-point line. Knocked that one down.
Clark dishes to Jones. Here's the floater. Got a piece of it. And so it looks like the Grizzlies will retain possession here. Some changes for New Orleans. Nicolo Melli comes in for Zion Williamson. And it's Jackson in for Drew Holiday. And the Grizzlies also with the sub. Gutterich is checked in. Jones in the post. Guarded by Jackson. Just 5 to shoot. Gutterich. And that comes off the assist by Jones.
Great job executing the offense. That pass on time and on point.
Outside Jackson. It's Redick on the wing. The putback. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. Jackson's got the lead up to 8 now for New Orleans.
That is really good work there on the offensive glass.
And Valanciunas kicks to Clark. Memphis moving that ball around. And there's the foul. It'll go on Josh Hart. That is his first foul of the game. Morant, he's checked in for Jones. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Anderson. Third quarter of basketball here and just a little under 3.5 minutes gone by. On the wing, Jackson. Outside, Redick. Again, the Pelicans score.
You have to be aware of J.J. whenever it's a pick and roll. His movement off the screen is outstanding.
It's sort of a hired gun. Redick's been a premier floor spacer in this league for a long time.
Listen to these numbers, G.A., for his career. He has shot over 40% from 3. One season, he hit 47% from beyond the arc. And I can tell you, that is a tough mark to hit. And over the years, his incredible range has just become more and more valuable.
He's tried to get it going, but the shots simply have not been there. Nothing seems to be falling.
The Grizzlies shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. And he makes the first. So for the Pelicans, Ingram, he's checked in for Redick. And Ball subbed in for Jackson. The Grizzlies also changing it up. Jackson comes in for Valanciunas. And it's Dylan Brooks in for Kyle Anderson. And here's Ingram from the arc. It's rebounded by Memphis. And here we go. The Grizzlies on a fast break. And there's the feed to Jackson. And it goes down 2 points. Jackson's got 9 points.
Trying to attack the heart of that defense with great teamwork.
About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. Ball against Morant. Hart the pass to Ball. Shot clock at 6. New Orleans needs to get off a shot. Hayes, no good. The third quarter comes to a close. Pelicans lead by 5. We're going to step aside for just a second, but join us right back here for the start of the fourth quarter next. And now let's go back to a play from earlier as we show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Yeah, you also have the location of the pass. Puts it right where it needs to be, where his man can do something with it.
We've reached the fourth quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. Okay, now let's reset our lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for this fourth quarter. Taking a look at the Grizzlies. Morant and Brooks manning the backcourt. Clark is out there with Justice Winslow. And it's Jackson in at center, locking down the middle.
A flat-out bulldog in the paint. Great job to follow his own shot there and get the basket.
Ball with it, guarded now by Jackson. Here's Favors. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball. Ball's got 4 assists in the game. The Grizzlies trail by 5. Here's Clark, and that one is good.
You got to know, this is Clark's skill set at this stage of his career. He takes quality shots when he's inside.
Ball kicks to Holiday. Out to Ingram from outside the arc. It's rebounded by Memphis. Jackson's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Holiday brings the double team. Jackson passes to Clark. Back to Jackson. And the rejection by Favors. We've gone about a minute and a half into the fourth quarter. Melly passes to Favors. Ingram against Morant. He kicks it to Winslow. Ingram with the steal. New Orleans leading by 3. The 3. The shot misses. Now Memphis takes it the other way. Here's Morant. And finished up by Morant.
Off the dribble, Morant is so dynamic. Even his teammates look a little stunned.
The Pelicans have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the fourth quarter. Pass to Melly. And it's Ball in the corner. Shot clock at 5. Dishes it to Favors. Good on the bucket. Favors got 4 points now in the quarter.
The floor awareness of Ball excels at getting the ball to his uncovered teammates.
To the inside. And yes, it's good.
Fearless player. Have to respect Ingram's willingness to take big shots.
Brooks outside. Back to Jackson. Brooks against Ingram. It's good, and the New Orleans lead is cut down now to just 3 on the basket from Brooks.
What I like about Dillon is that he takes command when it's needed.
And Favors kicks to Holiday. Misses the 3. And Clark has got the ball here for the Memphis Grizzlies. So far in the fourth quarter, they've allowed just 6 points. Williamson is checked in for Nicolo Melli. And Memphis also making a switch. Valanciunas is checked in. And then Morant slams it in.
Calling for the ball in crucial moments. Morant steps up when it matters most.
On the wing, Holiday. 1:31 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Ingram passes to Favors. 6 to shoot. And the rejection by Valanciunas.
Those are the plays you want from Valanciunas on the defensive end. Didn't hesitate to challenge the shot.
He hits the first one, and that ties the game up. And so he's good on both free throws, and that gives them the lead.
And that's big there. Once he got the opportunity to get to the line and take the lead, you have got to convert.
Morant against Ball. Here's Williamson, and that one's drained from the low block.
A fearless competitor with a strong motor. You can trust Zion down the stretch.
It's Jackson with the drive, and it's out of bounds. The Grizzlies able to retain possession here. Here's Jackson. Morant right side. Yes!
Big-time basket at a big-time moment.
This is why we all watch. The NBA is about these moments.
Kicks it out to Williamson. Right side Favors. Outside Holiday. Pass to Williamson. Rebounded by Valanciunas. Here's Brooks. It's rebounded by New Orleans.
Oh, I don't believe that. He's better than that. Come on.
Oh, took the contact and tried to throw it down over. And here we go. A coach's challenge has been initiated. We'll have to now review the personal foul in question.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able to. A challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Yeah, no way that should have taken so long. They don't have that much time to waste. They need to foul immediately.
What makes Dylan Brooks especially valuable to a team, he's a competitor who you can count on to produce in the clutch.
Timeout called here. The Pelicans decide to talk it over. They're down by 3. 5 seconds left in the game. And now, let's take a look at the New Balance player of the game, Jaren Jackson.
He's put on a shooting exhibition for us here tonight. He's missed a couple along the way, but it sure seems like everything's been falling for him. The only way to keep him from converting is to keep the ball out of his hand.
So a close game sees Memphis take this one. This win, such a tremendous...
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
This is an aerial view of our location today and the starting group for the Grizzlies. Morant and Brooks manning the backcourt. Jackson and Valanciunas, they're in the middle. And it's Winslow in at the 3 slot. And for Sacramento, Fox and Bogdanovich pair up at the 1 and the 2. Harrison Barnes is out there with Nemanja Bjelica. And it's Bagley in at the 5 spot. Now here's Valanciunas. Morant passes to Jackson. Back to Morant. Clock at 6. Valanciunas trying to free himself up and finished off by Morant.
Just another example of why you run plays through Morant. I mean, he makes great decisions with the ball in his hands.
Fox with it. Pass to Bjelica. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
And I'll bet that's what they talked about before the game, getting the ball inside early. And De'Aaron Fox, a natural right-hander, but he plays lefty.
Well, he's similar to Mike Conley. Guys like that, more amphibious, I'm just joking, more ambidextrous, that they can use either hand at a high level.
And the rejection by Valanciunas.
Oh, you love seeing Valanciunas spike it back. When he's active on this end, it makes a difference.
Bogdanovich against Brooks. To the middle. And stolen by Bjelica. And here we go. Fast break. Barnes has got it. And finished off by Bagley.
No, he's a solid team player. He doesn't always look for a shot. He enjoys getting into the open teammate.
And Jackson with the basket on the assist from Valanciunas.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Yeah, very little resistance. I mean, you got to bring much faster help than that.
Now, here's Bogdanovich. Outside, Fox. Bagley trying to free himself up. Fox, no good.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
To the inside, Durant. Winslow's shot is off.
The D hanging tough and stopping what would normally have been an easy lay.
Back to Fox. Pass to Bogdanovich. Some nice ball movement here by the Kings. Bagley kicks to Bjelica. Bagley trying to free himself up. Off target with the open look. Grizzlies have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Brooks finds Morant. Fox with the steal. For Sacramento, they've gone 50% from the field, hitting 3 of 6 since the opening tip. Kicks it out to Bogdanovich. Back to Fox. 4 on the clock. Here's Barnes. And once again off the mark by Sacramento. And so Morant will bring it up for Memphis. Trailing by 2. Out to the wing. Valanciunas passes to Jackson.
My goodness, he is such a great dunker.
Greg, a high riser, no doubt about it. It's Fox with the drive. And there's the pass to Bagley. Fox against Morant. Fox dishes to Bagley. Outside, Bogdanovich. Passes it to Barnes. To end the drought, drains the three-pointer.
I've always respected Barnes' ability to hit from downtown. So important for wing players in today's NBA.
Shakes him. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Bagley. And some changes here for the Kings. Harry Giles is checked in for Bjelica. Hield comes in for Bogdanovich. And it's Joseph in for Fox. 1:19 left in the first. Here's Valanciunas. And the layup's good off the glass.
Finished off by the big man. A 7-footer like Valanciunas should be operating near the hoop.
Feeds it to Hield. It's stolen by Valanciunas. Anderson with the ball. Picked up by Bagley. A nice shot by Gutteridge.
And that's up-tempo basketball at its best. So much easier to operate in the open court when a steal triggers the break.
And the rejection by Jackson. Pass to Valanciunas. Doesn't go for him. Now Sacramento takes it the other way. And he's going up for the alley-oop.
And what an alley-oop. Those two read each other so well.
It's a play I'm sure they love to run. Pass to Valanciunas. Down low, Jones. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
And here is Joseph. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. He kicks it to Bagley. Back to Joseph. Three-pointer, Hield. Another three for Sacramento.
You got to know Hield is a threat to score from way downtown. I mean, he's this good of a shooter.
1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one so far. It's Sacramento. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And what do you guys think about the Kings here in this one so far?
I mean, offensively, I thought they did a good job of protecting the ball. And defensively, boy, were they disruptive.
Great balance of efficiency and intensity, which is why they hold the early lead.
Joseph and Hield make up the backcourt. Parker out there with Kent Bazemore. And it's Holmes in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. So that's the 5 in the game for Sacramento. Count that one. Jones has got his second basket. Greg, can you really compare players from completely different eras? I mean, people love to talk about the greatest of all time.
You know, Kev, some players do transcend eras. There's no doubt about that. Wilt's a great example, and there are many others. But in reality, to your point, the style and the way in which the game was played was so different that it isn't fair. I mean, all you can be is the best of your generation or one of the best. And I think that should stand no matter what the conversation is.
Like, there's no doubt in your mind Oscar Robertson could play in this era as well as he played when he played.
No doubt. Bill Russell, all those guys.
Yes,
They're truly
yes.
great ones. So much of your ability to perform at a high level is built around your confidence and your belief in your abilities. And those guys had it as much as anybody who's ever played the game.
Melton's shot is good.
Man, have they been effective at getting the ball inside.
Out left to the wing. Back to Joseph. Kicks it to Hield. A 3-ball. Again, Hield missing.
He's forcing things a little bit in this quarter, settling for shots that he'd be better off passing them.
You ask Buddy Hield, he says he's not just a shooter, he's a maker. And boy, he's right. One of the great marksmen, not just in the league today, but in league history.
I mean, look at the volume of threes he's attempted and his percentage. He's in elite company.
Hield, the pass to Parker. 6 to shoot. Kings moving the ball around. Holmes finds Bazemore. And he can't stop the run as he misses.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Anderson passes to Melton. Boom, he jams it straight down.
Nice play, and you can see they're gathering momentum.
They've been a more cohesive team over this stretch, and that helps account for their lead.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
Throws it up high, trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. Gutteridge for the pass to Clark. Here's Gutteridge. Back to Clark, and stolen by Bazemore. And he banks in the layup. And now it's just a 4-point Memphis lead.
Oh, no doubt that Buddy Hield can shoot with the best of, but it's encouraging watching him share the wealth as well.
No good from Clark.
Some very aggressive defense to prevent the easy lay-in.
And it's Joseph in the corner. Back to Bazemore. 1:33 left in the first half of basketball. And Joseph kicks to Hall. 2 points. That one goes.
The assist is the key to that sequence. I mean, a great look to set them up.
And it's out of bounds. The Grizzlies able to retain possession here. And some changes here for the Kings. Bielitsa comes in for Hield, and it's Fox in for Joseph. Dylan Brooks, he's checked in for the Grizzlies. Ja Morant comes in for Jones.
Oh, they own the interior right now. 10 straight points coming from inside.
Bazemore on the wing. And Clark over to help. To the wing right side. It's Bielitsa. Holmes. And it's Holmes with the extra effort. Holmes got 4 points this quarter.
Oh, a nice tip in to salvage the points from that missed shot.
Yeah, and those second chance points can add up. Brooks misses. And it's Parker with the ball, bringing it up for the Sacramento Kings, trailing by 2. And foul on the shot. And here we go with the coach's challenge. Not surprised in a competitive game like this. And he's disputing the personal foul call.
Taking 2 shots.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
I mean, it took him a long time to get into the flow of the game, but the points are starting to come for him now.
And some changes here for the Kings. Harry Giles is checked in for Rashawn Holmes. Barnes comes in for Jabari Parker. And it's Bogdan Bogdanovic in for Kent Bazemore. Memphis also making some changes. Valanciunas, he's checked in for Clark. Jackson comes in for Kyle Anderson. And Winslow subbed in for Brooks. 17 seconds left to play here in the half. Nobody near Barnes. Good, and a nice assist from Fox. Barnes has got 6.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Winslow finds Jackson. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down. And the Grizzlies lead by 2.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
And we've got more NBA action on 2K Sports.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody. For the Grizzlies, the first quarter was pretty even. They never put themselves in too much danger. 4 points was... And that should do...
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. Sacramento's gone 3 of 5 from beyond the arc so far tonight. Kicking off the second half, here's Taylor Jenkins's 5. Jackson and Valanciunas, they're in the middle. Morant and Brooks manning the backcourt. And it's Winslow in at the 3. The Grizzlies shooting has been out of this world, 74% from the field. Jackson kicks to Winslow. Jackson down low, covered by Barnes, and Jackson with the basket on the assist by Winslow.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
You'd like to see a little more energy coming out of halftime on the defensive end.
Barnes against Winslow. A 3 from Bogdanovic. Rebounded by Jackson. And the Grizzlies leading by 4.
Yeah, he's a nice pay raise this summer for Bogdan Bogdanovic. I mean, wings of his skill level, highly valued in today's game.
Inside. 5 to shoot. The second chance effort. A nice shot by Winslow.
Important points there. Got him on a nice play, getting the ball inside and right to the bucket.
And Bogdanovich coming off the largest rookie deal in terms of average annual value in NBA history, that 3-year, $27 million deal.
Well, after 5 years playing in the EuroLeague, he was able to negotiate that rookie.
And now, yep, this will be a coach's challenge. We thought that might happen, triggering a review of the personal foul.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replay, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving at, and how fast the action really is, and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
Fox passes to Bagley. Back to Fox. And the rejection by Jackson. Healed the pass to Fox. Here's Bielitsa. Barnes left side. Shot clock at 3. Here's Healed. Greg, as a point guard, what is it you like to see from that position on the floor?
I think first and foremost, leadership. It's so valuable at that spot. And, you know, you always got to have your head high because your teammates are feeding off what you put forth in terms of your body language and enthusiasm. So, you know, the typical stuff about organizing the offense and setting the tone on the defensive end, that stuff's important as well. But so much of how you carry yourself out on the floor when you deal with adversity and you know that you're going to is really paramount.
This is what you like seeing. Brooks being aggressive and taking initiative there.
Bielitsa finds Barnes. Back to Bielitsa. The pass to Fox. And the rejection by Jackson.
And they continue to control the glass.
And that one's good. Brooks.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
The Kings trail by 9. And it's Fox with the jam.
How do you not love Fox? I mean, he's a crafty point guard who possesses some real power.
And the dunk by Winslow.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
The coaching staff has to be upset. You can't give the opposition easy baskets like this.
Bielitsa passes to Bagley. Back to Bielitsa. Sacramento moving it around. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. Sacramento making some changes. Harry Giles is checked in for Marvin Bagley. And Parker subbed in for Bielitsa. Melton passes to Valanciunas. Here's Melton. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. And here's Fox. He'll bring it up for the Sacramento Kings. 9-point game. Here's Parker. It's rebounded by Memphis. Valanciunas has got 5 rebounds tonight. The shot's good.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
Sacramento's gotten a success rate of just over 50% from three-point tonight. 4 of 7 shooting. Fox passes to Giles. Good, and a nice assist from Fox. Fox has got his 4th assist in this one. Here's Gutter. Covered by Heel. Melton passes to Valanciunas. That one goes. Count it. Valanciunas has got the lead up to 11 now for Memphis.
And really keeping the ball hopping around here offensively.
Fox, it's tipped.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
It's stolen by Hield. And it's Parker in the corner. Stolen by Anderson. And so it's Memphis, holding on to an 11-point cushion as we get ready to take a break. And they've done a phenomenal job down low. So many of their points coming right at the rim. We come back right after this. And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Memphis leading by 11. Fox and Bogdanovich pair up at the 1 and the 2. Giles is out there with Holmes, and it's Hield in at the 3, the small forward. So that's the 5 in the game for Sacramento. And they pick up 2.
An improved playmaker who does a solid job distributing the rock. Don't sleep on Brooks' vision.
Fox kicks to Bogdanovich. Back to Fox. Passes it to Holmes. And Fox has it in the corner. And the shot goes in.
Ooh, what strength from the crafty Fox, determined to score and overcome these obstacles.
And stolen by Bogdanovich to the paint. Good on that shot, and with that, the Memphis lead is cut to just 9 points on the basket from Fox.
He's made the most of the halftime break. He shook off the problems he had in the first half, and he started to settle in.
Brooks, the pass to Anderson. Inside. And it's Valanciunas finishing it off.
Well, this is the attitude Anderson brings, a selfless player who loves giving it up to his open guys.
Stolen by Anderson. Pass to Valanciunas. Here's Brooks. Rebounded by Holmes. Sacramento's gotten a success rate of just over 50% from three-point tonight. 4 of 7 shooting. Hield with the bucket.
Well, this is Hield's specialty. I mean, he's out there to shoot and shoot often from downtown.
Clark, the pass to Valanciunas. And the dunk by Valanciunas.
Oh, that's some skill on that assist. I mean, the timing has to be perfect on a lead pass.
The Kings trail by 10. Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. Fox finds Holmes. Hield outside. A three-pointer off the mark. The Grizzlies have gone 3 of 4 in field goal attempts since getting things started here in the 4th. And it's Clark slamming it down.
Quick off the floor and powerful. Clark loves to attack that rim.
We're in the 4th quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone. Hield outside. And Fox has it in the corner. 4 on the shot clock. That's in for his 5th make of the night. Now shooting at a 50% clip, 5 for 10.
Oh, he's a crafty offensive talent. I mean, Fox can really make defenders pay around the rim.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Yeah, they're pouring it on right here, trying to give the opposition no light at the end of the tunnel.
Here's what Sacramento's going with right now. Bagley, he's checked in for Rashawn Holmes. Bielitsa comes in for Giles. And it's Barnes in for Buddy Hield. Some nice ball movement here by the Kings. Barnes dishes to Bagley. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
And still a ton of upside for Marvin Bagley. Talk about what you see.
Well, Jay, I see an agile, quick player off the floor. I mean, we know he can play in the paint. I'm just interested in seeing how well he starts to stretch the game and become a 3-level scorer.
Jonas Valanciunas, he's checked in for the Grizzlies. Brooks outside. And that one is hammered home.
What athleticism from Brooks. You can't let him get this kind of positioning. See why right there.
Fox passes to Bogdanovich. Fox kicks to Bielitsa. Barnes right side. Winslow against Bagley. The Kings need to get off a shot here. Bjelica misses. And the Grizzlies leading by 13. Outside for Jackson. And Brooks. Here we go. Pass to Valanciunas. Over to the left wing. To the middle. Fox with the steal.
No question as to which team gave the better effort tonight. A dominant performance and an outstanding win for the Grizzlies.
They really lit it up in this one. Fantastic offensive performance.
Definitely just simply shot the ball well. One of those games to be proud of.
A very solid win indeed. And when you check out the box score, there were some great numbers for Valanciunas.
His vision and his ball movement impressed me the most. A tremendous night for him passing the basketball.
Fox passes to Bjelica. Fox against Morant. Fox is double. It's stolen by Valanciunas. And the pass to Winslow. And the call will be against Marvin Bagley. That's foul number 2 for him.
That's his second personal foul. Substitution on the bench.
And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Len.
And that's a gift if I've ever seen one. They've got to communicate much better out there.
Jackson passes to Allen. That's good, and it's Jackson with the assist that time.
And credit the whole team. It was a focused, concerted effort to put this one away.
Yeah, I love how they play for one another out there. No signs of selfishness. They're just a total team effort.
The 3 from Joseph. Rebound by Jang. Winslow, the pass to Allen. Back to Winslow. Here's Melton. The dish to Allen. So no problem for Memphis as they get the win. A solid win on the road for them. This Coming right up, the Spurs taking on the Grizzlies. Welcome, everyone. Let's get ready for some NBA basketball. And a look at the starters for San Antonio. We've got Lyles, also LaMarcus Aldridge out there. DeJounte Murray is out there at DeRozan. And it's Forbes in at the 2 spot. And for Memphis, Jackson and Valanciunas, they're in the middle. Morant and Brooks manning the backcourt. And it's Winslow in at small forward. Murray. Morant with some nice D.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on him.
Jackson kicks to Brooks. Jackson against Lyles. Jackson passes to Brooks. Clock is at 3 for Murray. And it's Brooks. That time on the assist by Jackson. Here's Murray. Pass to Forbes. Back to Murray. He dishes it to Forbes. Feeds it to Murray. Lots of room. And no good that time.
The defense there got away with a major lapse.
Brooks finds Valanciunas. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
And that assist got him a little nod from his teammate after that one.
And so it's Murray with it. He brings it up for the Spurs. 4-point game. First quarter of play with about a minute and a half gone. Some solid defense there from Jackson. Here's Brooks, and down it goes, jamming that one home.
You see the court awareness Morant has. Outstanding at keeping his teammates involved with good looks.
Murray outside. Rosen dishes to Aldridge. Double team on Aldridge. Outside for Murray. Tips it up, and it's Aldridge on the follow.
And boy, did they need that one. Their first make in the 5 field goal attempts they've had.
Jackson passes to Winslow. Morant dishes to Winslow. And here we go. Murray heading to the hoop. And it's Murray with the jam.
You know, that's a veteran play. DeRozan stays open to all possibilities. That's seeing the game in front of you. Excellent find.
Here's Aldridge. And the dunk by Aldridge.
It almost feels like 2 buckets coming off the steal like it did.
Brooks, the pass to Valanciunas. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Brooks. Greg, one of your former teammates, John Starks, would get under a guy's skin on the court. He's like a nuisance, but really opposite off the floor, away from the game.
I'll tell you, Kevin, John's got a heart of gold, and anybody that knows him is going to be a fan of the person. John is as good a friend as I can ever recall having.
Just 4 to shoot. Lyles hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D.
You know, we know Murray's got some creativity to his passing game, but no need to be creative there. I mean, he sees the wide open man and zips it right to him.
Now here's Jackson. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Valanciunas, good.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Here's Murray. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
Well, you look at that situation. He thought he could keep Murray from converting if he got physical with him. You better think again.
So Memphis ends up going with a new group. So San Antonio going with an almost entirely new group here. Pirtle, he's checked in for Aldridge. Gay comes in for Lyles. Bellinelli, he's checked in for DeMar DeRozan. And Derek White subbed in for Bryn Forbes. Here's Clark. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
And really keeping the ball hopping around here offensively.
The last 5 trips they've had have ended with a great pass leading to a basket. They're really sharing the sugar.
Murray finds Gay. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. Offensive rebound. It's good on the putback.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
San Antonio leading. White dishes to Gay, and out of bounds as San Antonio gains possession. Mills, who's checked in for Murray. San Antonio's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. White, wide open, he fires. Hits it from three-point range.
Boy, White is a capable three-point shooter now, and he does not need a lot of space or time to get off his shot.
Milton passes to Anderson, and finished off by Anderson.
Clearly, he's one of the best there is in the business when it comes to making that lead pass.
And the wide open shot from Bellinelli. And the 3 off target. Grizzlies have gone 7 of 8 from the field to start the game. Very hot shooting. Jones, no luck. And here comes White, leading the fast break. It's stolen. Deep 2 from Anderson, and the last second attempt does not go in for him.
And Pirtle plays with great passion on the defensive end of the...
And a good game so far as we conclude the first quarter. Spurs out in front, up by 2. We've got more in store for you right after this. And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from the Spurs?
Well, one way to generate more offense, pound the offensive glass. That was the difference in the first.
Oh, there's no doubt about it, guys. Without those second chance points, this game would have had a much different feel to it.
On the court for San Antonio here in the second. Jakob Poeltl up there with Rudy Gay. Then it's Mills. Then there's Bellinelli. And it's Walker in at the shooting guard. And here are the Grizzlies now, following the bucket by the Spurs. In a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Spurs.
They've set the first half tone by getting out on the fast break and getting the defenders on their heels.
You know, another factor in their offense so far has been their ability to convert and score off turnover.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Up top, Mills, defended by Jones. Shots good by Mills.
Boy, pushing the action on the screen and roll. Mills gets the space he needs to finish.
Kicks it out to Jones. Anderson in the post. He's covered by Gay. Yep, that one goes in there. Clark's got his second basket of the game.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
Purposeful passing it is, partner. Their last 10 points have all come off assists.
Now here's Gay. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Shoots. It's Clark with the rebound.
Boy, patrolling the paint well, protecting the rim. That's exactly the kind of defensive effort you need against him.
And the basket by Jones. And so it's Mills who will bring it up for the San Antonio Spurs. Pass to Walker. Gay outside. Back to Walker. That one, no good. Grizzlies have gone 3 of 4 from the floor here in the second quarter.
Well, a look at Lonnie Walker, the 18th pick in that 2018 draft. He's being brought along slowly as the team loves his potential, but he has a lot to smooth out with his game.
Here's Mills. Tyus Jones picking up that last basket.
Yeah, you know, the Australian Mills continues to prove his value. I mean, he's extremely good in the locker room. He hustles all the time. And he's a guy who earns and demands respect because of his attitude and consistency.
So Memphis ends up going with the new group. So San Antonio going with an almost entirely new group here. LaMarcus Aldridge is checked in for Poeltl. Lyle comes in for Rudy Gay. DeMar DeRozan, he's checked in for Marco Bellinelli. And it's Bryn Forbes in for Walker. Here's DeRozan. Rebounded by Jackson. Jackson's got 4 rebounds in this game. Greg, you talk about the upside with Lonnie Walker. This team loves his athleticism.
You know, not the typical Spurs-type player we've seen targeted in the past. An athletic maniac who can fly end to end. The polish to his game will come. It's just going to take some time.
Winslow finds Jackson. And the Spurs pushing it up now. Here's Forbes. Rips down the breakaway slam.
Nice to see him playing at a high rate of speed there, getting up and down the floor quickly. Early offense for Forbes.
And the basket by Jackson.
Nice pass there to set that basket up.
And for the Spurs, they're shooting around 43% from the floor in the second quarter. The pass to Aldridge. And that's out of bounds. San Antonio will retain possession. Derek White's checked in for San Antonio. Murray comes in for Patty Mills. 1:31 left here in the second. Outside DeRozan. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. That's on Jaren Jackson.
Boy, you can't be overly aggressive with DeRozan. I mean, the second he senses and feels that you are, he'll take advantage of it. He's as solid as it gets from the line. I mean, give him the opportunity. He's cashing in on those.
Here's Valanciunas.
Oh, yes, sir. Yes, sir. My goodness.
And he shows us all what the breakaway rim was invented for.
Can you believe he almost... Oh, what a finish!
Good. Well, guys, we've seen DeRozan. He's got tremendous bounce. And when he's airborne, not only is he up high, he's strong while he's in the air, too. Really special.
And Valanciunas kicks to Jackson. To the inside, Brooks. And it's sent back by Aldridge. And here we go with DeRozan running it up the middle. Count it. DeRozan's got 6 here in this quarter.
And I like the fact that he really was unfazed by that scoreless first quarter. And now you can see him getting into a rhythm.
34 seconds left in the second quarter. Murray, the pass to Lyles. The 11-footer, Aldridge. Good. Aldridge has got the lead up to 6 now for the Spurs.
Boy, Aldridge has a really nice knack and rhythm with the catch and shoot opportunities.
Valanciunas dishes to Winslow. He kicks to Morant. Brooks feeling it out a bit. Poked loose and stolen by White. And again, San Antonio running the court in transition. And it's Murray with the jam.
You know, whenever White sees an open teammate, he's getting the ball to him right away. No hesitation.
Here's Valanciunas. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. And so it's the San Antonio Spurs in the driver's seat up.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome. A pretty close game for the Spurs throughout the first quarter. Their biggest deficit was 6 points. And that'll do it for our half.
And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. It's been quite a game for Jonas Valanciunas.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
And you know what? They've come at him a few different ways defensively, and nothing has slowed him down.
Morant and Brooks manning the backcourt. Jackson and Valanciunas, they're in the middle. And it's Winslow in at the small forward position. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis. The Grizzlies trail by 6. Greg, not all drafts are the same in terms of talent. 2019 was a year to remember.
No doubt about it. I mean, transcendent talent at the top. You think of Zion and Ja, both could be future league MVPs. And the irony is that those 2 guys were teammates in high school. Go figure.
Yeah, go figure is right. Here's Murray. Basket counts. Murray's got 9.
Well, that floater is a shot Murray's had his whole life, guys. The first time I saw him back in college, I could tell right away, instantly, what a great feel he had for that shot.
Oh, and he went for the 2-hander on the slam using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there, sure.
I get the feeling, guys, that he may be sensing that this is a critical time in this game.
Aldridge trying to break free. Lyles no good. And it's Jackson with the ball, bringing it up for the Memphis Grizzlies. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on DeMar DeRozan. That's his first foul. Some changes for Memphis. Gutteridge is checked in. And it's DeAnthony Melton in for Dylan Brooks. So San Antonio going with an almost entirely new group here. Jakob Poeltl's checked in for Aldridge. Gay comes in for Lyles. Bellinelli, he's checked in for DeMar DeRozan. And it's Lonnie Walker in for DeJounte Murray. And the jam by Rudy Gay.
Yeah, and Gay can certainly slam it home. Got to keep this guy away from the rim or he's going to posterize you.
Here's Walker. And he finishes nicely on the layup. And now it's an 8-point Spurs lead.
That's a nice play there. Not going to miss many from there.
Jones drives in. And Jackson with the basket on the assist by Jones. He has 6.
Well, it's been a great start for this offense here in the second half. 4 for 4.
For San Antonio, they've gone 3 of 5 to start the second half, developing a nice rhythm out there. Forbes the pass to Walker. Back to Forbes. The tray. That one doesn't go. And Memphis the other way now. And the shot is good. The Spurs lead has been cut down now to just 4 points with the basket from Jones. Right side to Walker. Ball's knocked loose. It's stolen by Jones. There's the lob to the hoop. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. Here's Gay. Banked in off the glass. Gay's got his second bucket.
Yeah, it's important for Gay to be able to finish in traffic. I mean, he's so much better when he shows some physicality and toughness.
Melton's shot is good.
And it's coming easy for them right now. 5 baskets in a row in the paint.
And I say, hey, if it keeps working, go to it. Stay with it. I mean, until the defense responds and provides more resistance, keep making them pay.
Walker in the post, working on Jones. Walker's shot is off. Gutteridge the pass to Jones. Jackson kicks to Jones. Deflects the pass. We've got 1:13 left in the third. And the jam by Rudy Gay.
Nice there, getting the reverse. Love that. And the fans got a little bit of a show there.
Guys, that one definitely had a little something extra on it.
A jaw-dropper emoji is what I look like right now. Incredible.
Outside, Walker. And a miss there on the triple.
Just not there from a rhythm standpoint right now. It's really eluding him.
Melton passes to Valanciunas. Here's Gutteridge. Dishes to Jones. 6 on the shot clock. Some nice passing there by Memphis. The drive by Jackson, and they force the shot clock violation. Great team. Both teams deciding to change it up. San Antonio leading by 4. 1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. The 3 from Mills. It's good from long range. Mills has got 7 points in the game.
You know, that's how you stretch a defense out, guys. Mills not afraid to let it fly from anywhere.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board. And I don't mean style points.
Hey, I thought there was some style there, guys. What are you guys looking at? I mean, it was still a pretty sweet, flavorful one-hand flush.
Man, this guy is a scoring machine. I mean, I know I'm not the only one to describe him that way.
Shots continuing to fall as we conclude the third quarter. Both teams putting up points. Spurs lead by 7. And time for the short break, and stay right where. And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store for us. San Antonio leading. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the fourth quarter. On the court right now for the Spurs, Trey Lyles out there with DeRozan. Then there's Derek White. Then there's Murray. And it's Aldridge in at the 5, roaming the paint. They grab their own miss. Outside DeRozan. Wide open look here for Murray. The three-pointer is right on target.
Well, I tell you what, that's a sight for sore eyes to see Murray connecting from distance, because when he's doing that, it really opens things up for him, because we know he can get to the basket.
Here's DeRozan. Makes it off the glass. DeRozan's got the lead up to 12 now for the Spurs. And look at how the hustle game has been going for the Spurs.
Their high-energy defensive effort has paid off for them, guys, with more than a few steals over the course of the ballgame.
And the other thing they've done since the beginning of this game is score points off turnovers and in bunches.
Pass to DeRozan. Back to Murray. Shoots over Morant. Aldridge. They shoot again. Outside White. The dish to DeRozan. Back to White. And DeRozan kicks to White. Clock at 4. DeRozan passes to Lyles. Tough possession there. They stayed with it, but they just couldn't make it. The Grizzlies trail by 10. Back to Anderson. And stolen by Aldridge. Here's DeRozan. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
DeRozan is deceptive in his height and quickness, so I think it makes him hard to guard, especially from this area.
A new generation of players, Greg, coming into the NBA alongside your son Cole. We've got a lot of players who I think are going to have a long-term impact on this game.
There's no doubt about it. Listen, I hope Cole can have the kind of impact that some of these guys are. But look at the Grizzlies. I think they got 2 terrific ones. Ja Morant has superstar written all over him. Brandon Clark probably surprised some people with his ability to have an impact. And if you look at this past draft, Obi Toppin is one to watch. This is a guy with great size and length who was a perimeter player until he had a growth spurt. So those are the types of players that I think when you combine athleticism and skill with the way the court is spaced, man, can have a tremendous impact in this game.
Down low, Clark. The putback, controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. Anderson's got it back down to a single-digit deficit for Memphis.
Oh, how about the deft touch right there, guys?
He just guided that ball back up and in. Just a fingertip touch on the ball.
That's exactly right. No need to catch it when you've got the kind of soft hands that he does. You know, he just has not been himself this period. Just too inconsistent up and down at the offensive end.
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Easy to appreciate the physicality that Clark plays with. This is what earns him those calls.
Bryn Forbes, he's checked in for the Spurs.
Crucial that he converts those shots. They've got to keep eating away at the lead.
San Antonio calls timeout. The short rest, very important, and one of the benefits of this part of the game is getting on the same page with your team while having the chance to hydrate with Gatorade. Replenish your energy for the late game push. And now we present our New Balance player of the game, DeMar DeRozan.
And his shooting percentage reflects just how efficient he's been. It's better than 50%, always a sign of a solid offensive performance. But his movement and his shot selection have also both been tremendous.
From the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. I was able to hear Greg Popovich talking to his team during the break. He said, keep grinding. We're in good shape. Things aren't always going to go perfect. Don't let that slow you down. Let's just stick to what got us here. Kevin, we'll see if they can build on this lead.
Thank you, David.
Good recognition that time from the veteran big man Aldridge. Nice job putting it on the deck and taking it to the hole.
And here's Mills. Here's the 3. They get it again. The kick out to Walker. Pass to Gay. Mills looking it over. Offline with his 3. The Grizzlies trail by 6. Anderson in the post. He's covered by Gay. Anderson dishes to Valanciunas. And stolen by Aldridge. Here's DeRozan. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Yeah, you know, Mills is one of those energizing players who does a little bit of everything, including finding his open teammates.
No good from Valanciunas. And it's Mills with the ball for the Spurs. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. Buries the long-range jumper. And the Spurs lead by 11.
And now as the clock ticks down, this is going to end up as a solid victory here for the Spurs.
One area that stands out that we've seen tonight from them, their aggressiveness in getting steals, something I know that you really value yourself.
I think it sparked their offense. It deflates the opposition. And when you have the type of effort we saw tonight, it's pretty hard to overcome that defensive pressure down the stretch.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Aldridge.
Well, his defense was tremendous tonight. Really, really high level. He was a pest, forced the opponents into a lot of turnovers.
No, I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Yeah, if you're going to foul, then make sure that you don't give a chance for the and one.
And both free throws good for Brooks. 27 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Now Mills. And Walker kicks to Mills. Pass to Zeller. Back to Mills. Shot clock at 6. And so it's the Spurs with the win. All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that'll do it, folks. And the starting lineup for the Pelicans. Zion is the 4 with Favors at the 5.
Here we go.
Holiday and Ingram out on the perimeter. And it's Ball in at the point. And for Memphis, Jackson and Valanciunas, they're in the middle. Morant and Brooks manning the backcourt. And it's Winslow in at the 3 slot.
And he's pretty relentless inside. Valanciunas gets after it down low. It might not always look pretty, but he makes the most of his chances in the paint.
Now here's Williamson. No good on that one. Some solid defense there from Jackson. Brooks, the pass to Jackson. They get a hand on it. Jackson is doubled. Valanciunas against Favors. Just 5 on the clock. An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg? I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
No good from Valanciunas. And just about a minute into the first quarter. And Holiday kicks to Williamson. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Grizzlies will take it.
And as much as Holiday brings to your offense, it's his defense that's repeatedly recognized.
Well, when you make all NBA defensive teams and you're smart and strong and quick like Drew Holiday is, I think not only does the reputation start to build, but your confidence in disrupting somebody else by playing that way, it's something you rely on.
Morant against Ball, and Derek Favors with the slam.
And this is where Lonzo Ball gets you excited. As a teammate, he's going to get you the ball.
Winslow finds Morant. Jackson with it. Some nice passing there by Memphis. Winslow, the pass to Valanciunas. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
And a bruising, fundamentally sound big man. Valanciunas is a throwback. More importantly, he's willing to play whatever role is asked of him.
And that one's good. Ingram.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
That's a tremendous take by Justice Winslow. Gotta love how he finishes the look. Shows some real strength there. You see the shoulders.
Holiday, no one around him. And trying for the go-ahead basket. It doesn't go in. So the wing on the left. Here's Morant. That's good, and it's Jackson with the assist that time.
Shooting 4 of 5 to start the game. That's got to be a feel good.
Holiday, the pass to Ingram. Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. Nice open look, but it's no good.
I saw a green light there. The D's not going to get away with that kind of lapse all that often here tonight.
And the dunk by Winslow.
Well, Winslow plus power equals slam.
Williamson in the post. Jackson on him. The importance of the three-point shot never greater than right now. And in your eyes, there are some players who are just absolutely dead, solid, perfect from distance.
No doubt about it. And you know, there's 3 guys to me, though, that kind of separate themselves. And it's one, because you have to honor their ability equally off the dribble from 3 and at attacking the paint. Steph Curry, James Harden, and Damian Lillard. Those 3 guys can all hit pull-ups and step backs from range off the dribble. They all got great vision, you know, so they can take advantage of defenses that get caught loading a little too much. And then they also are terrific in the paint at getting to the free throw line. So those are the 3 guys I think that create the most havoc when you start talking about having to guard the three-point line.
So both teams changing it up here. And the Grizzlies leading by 6. A beautiful reverse layup.
I don't know what's happening defensively, but they're not putting up any resistance.
On the wing, Jackson. Pass to Melly. Here's Hart. Feeds to Hayes. And Hayes throws it down.
Oh, power flush with a long hang on the rim at the end of that.
That could be a catalyst for him. It really could. For Memphis, they've gone 7 of 9 from the field. A really nice start offensively for them. Inside, it's deflected. There's 48 seconds left in the first quarter. A chance at a 2-for-1 if they want it.
If I'm them, I try it.
Grizzlies making a switch here. Elton's checked in. And Anderson has it in the corner. Pass to Melton. He feeds it to Clark. Puts the move on, and he sinks the layup. Clark's got his second basket.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
Clark kicks to Jackson. Now Hayes. Back to Jackson. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
Jackson down low. Here's Redick. And so it's the Memphis Grizzlies with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. They're playing a bruising game inside. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And taking a look at the Grizzlies' performance here, guys, what have they been doing or not doing?
Hey, why take jump shots when you can get your points at the rim?
Yeah, that worked wonders for them in the quarter. We'll see what kind of adjustments get made.
On the court right now, second quarter for the Pelicans. J.J. Redick is out there with Jackson. Then there's Jahlil Okafor, and it's Hart in at the 3. Jones, the pass to Gutterich. That's tipped. For the 3. They get it back. Here's Okafor. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Clearly a foul.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. That one falls, so he hits both of them. And it's Jones with the ball for the Grizzlies. Memphis moving it around. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's on Jahlil Okafor.
Tough task trying to corral Clark there, especially when he's looking to score.
And so Clark nails both of them. Pelicans trail by 4. On the wing, Jackson got a piece of it. Here's Melton. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Here's Okafor. And Okafor slams it in.
Yeah, Redick more than happy to get off the ball that time and spot the open man.
To the inside. And New Orleans pushing it up now. He goes up again. Passes it to Melly. Outside Jackson. 5 on the clock. And Jackson throws it down hard.
Gives the team such a great element having a 1 guard who can get to the 10.
Certainly something every team wants to have.
Like to see that assertiveness, especially from the guy who's going to orchestrate your offense.
Valanciunas, who's checked in for Memphis. Ja Morant comes in for Jones. A big group substitution here for New Orleans. Zion Williamson's checked in for Melly. Ingram comes in for Josh Hart. Drew Holiday, who's checked in for J.J. Redick. And it's Lonzo Ball in for Frank Jackson. Holiday, the pass to Okafor. Valanciunas on the double team. The pass to Ingram. The 3 nailed from three-point land. Ingram's got the lead up to 1 now for the Pelicans. Morant with it. Now defended by Williamson. Count the basket.
And have to commend the unselfish attitude. Like how Morant just recognized the open man and the ball was right there. And what an incredible shot in the arm for this franchise. The opportunity to draft a potential superstar in Ja Morant, and they had only a 6% chance of landing that #2 overall pick.
And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Here's Holiday. Okafor trying to get open. That one good for 2. And the Pelicans lead by 1. They've had a lot of good players come through Memphis over the years, GA, but probably no one with Morant's upside.
He has future league MVP potential. Once the three-point shot is consistent, once he cuts back on the turnovers, I just don't know how you stop him.
Ball, the pass to Williamson. He dishes it to Okafor. Williamson against Clark. And it's Williamson missing.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
And Anderson kicks to Clark. And Memphis turns it over again. And some changes here for the Grizzlies. Jackson, he's checked in for Clark. Winslow comes in for Anderson. And Brooks subbed in for D'Anthony Melton. The Pelicans also changing it up. Derek Favors checked in for Okafor, and it's Jackson Hayes in for Williamson. Valanciunas on the double team. Favors finds Holiday, and he makes that one.
Such a smart offensive play right there. When Holiday sees that chance open up right there, he's all over.
Valanciunas passes to Winslow. To the paint, here's Brooks. The dish now to Valanciunas. And that one drops. Valanciunas has got 4 points now in the quarter.
Well, they're trying to take command of this game, but it's been competitive so far.
Yeah, everybody trying to get away from one another, and the threads are keeping them close. This has been highly competitive.
Ball kicks to Hayes. The feed to Ball. It's Ingram on the wing. Favors trying to break free, and it's Ingram missing. Memphis leading. Fast break Memphis. There's Winslow, and they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play.
That's just amazing work from Winslow. Knows he was going to get hit, but he possesses that strength and concentration to hit the shot.
The Grizzlies making a switch here. Jones is checked in. New Orleans also making some changes. Hart, he's checked in for Brandon Ingram. Redick comes in for Drew Holiday. And it's Jackson in for Ball. Hart the pass to Redick. Jacks up a three. But Grizzlies pull it in. Now here's Brooks. Here's Jones. Back to Brooks. For Memphis, they have been solid at the line so far. 4 for 4.
And if we want to take a look back, they converted about 76% from the line.
And both free throws good for Brooks. Hayes finds Jackson. Here's Redick. Back to Hayes. And no good on the last second attempt this time. All right, David, thank you. And stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the...
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello, basketball. Memphis did not hesitate to set the pace. They were able to stretch out their lead to 8 points on the heel. Thanks for joining us, folks.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. And, you know, Justice Winslow has been really making things happen out there, guys.
Yeah, it's been a great performance from him, really staying focused on quality shots.
Yeah, this is showing that they're not going to play at anybody else's pace but their own.
Morant and Brooks manning the backcourt. Jackson and Valanciunas, they're in the middle. And it's Winslow in at the small forward. That's the lineup out there for the Grizzlies. 3 on the clock. Here's Ball. And the rejection by Valanciunas. To the middle. And it's Brooks that time on the assist by Jackson. Brooks has got his team on the board first here in the second half for the Grizzlies. Ball kicks to Holiday. Trying to find Ball. He gets it to him. Morant with it, and it's Memphis on the break. Winslow's running. Here's Brooks. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
You know, Greg, when you were in New York, you were on a super team of sorts. Compare that to the super teams they're forming now in the NBA.
Oh, we've always had super teams. And this misnomer that this is something that's just come about with this era is, to me, absurd. You've always had it. The difference nowadays is I think the players have more say in where they go. And they can orchestrate how a team is constructed, but it's always existed. And the reality is this: you become a super team when you win a lot.
Sure.
And that's what really dictates how super your team is.
They're going to try to search out for somebody that's got a hot hand right now. 1 of 4 to start the half.
Outside ball. And here's Ingram from the arc. And the Pelicans miss again. Memphis leading by 6. Just a little over 90 seconds gone in the third quarter. Inside. Here's Jackson. Nice move. He gets that one.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Holiday against Brooks. Holiday gets the bucket. Holiday's got 4 this quarter.
Drew's got such a great build. 205, 210 pounds, a bigger guard. Hard to knock him off of his shot.
And a fast break now for the Pelicans. And the dunk by Williamson.
Well, I like it when he goes vertical, but I like it when he stays there. How about Zion getting up?
Here's Morant. Excellent D there from Ball.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often. And there was so much hoopla around Ball when he first entered the league. But lately, a lot of that seems to have died down.
I feel like it's settling in, and the change of scenery for Lonzo Ball after being number 2 and being in Los Angeles and being home. Maybe being away has been the best thing for him to start to focus on the task at hand.
A platoon swap here for New Orleans. And Anderson kicks to Clark. Lays it up off the glass. Clark's got 10 points.
Anderson has great vision as a point forward. Exceptional court awareness.
And the wide open shot from Redick. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Redick. Jackson Hayes, he's checked in for Jahlil Okafor. And the Grizzlies leading by 6. Jones, the pass to Clark. And that comes off the assist by Jones. He's got 12.
You got to know, this is Clark's skill set at this stage of his career. He takes quality shots when he's inside.
Pass to Hayes. Plays it up and banks it in.
They didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
Here's Gutterich. Goes to the reverse layup and drops it in. And the Grizzlies lead by 8.
Oh, they own the interior right now. 10 straight points coming from inside.
To the right side. Hart kicks to Redick. Sinks the three-pointer.
You can't let J.J. Redick get hot from there. And he usually starts the game that way, so this could be a long night.
Pass to Anderson. Passes to Gutterich. Back to Anderson. And it's Melly with the rebound. It's tipped. Jones, the pass to Anderson.
Kyle Anderson getting physical with the defense that time. That helps him draw the contact.
The Grizzlies have been perfect so far from the free throw line. 6 for 6. Jaren Jackson, he's checked in for the Grizzlies. And New Orleans also making a change. Holiday's checked in. There's 53 seconds left in the third quarter. Redick for 3. And another 3 for New Orleans.
Yeah, that's back-to-back threes. The D just seems to be slacking off a little bit.
Jones, and a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. That one is on Holiday.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
For Memphis, they have been coming through at the charity stripe. They've made 7 of their 8 attempts, and he sinks the second. And so it's New Orleans with it. 4-point game. And Holiday kicks to Hart. And the pass to Melly. Redick is in the corner. The kick out to Holiday. Hayes trying to break through. Off target with his 3. And it's Jackson with the ball, bringing it up for the Memphis Grizzlies. And it's Clark with the jam.
This is the mindset Clark has. He's opportunistic and really has an awareness of when to attack in transition.
Hayes, no good. And now here comes Jones leading the break. Out of hand on it. They get it back. Here's Jackson. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Jaren Jackson. That is his first foul of the game. And so it's Memphis with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. Their shooting has been the big key. Their percentage from the field so far has been terrific. Back. And a chance right now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
Yeah, those are the kind of plays that you want to put on a canvas. Just beautiful basketball.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the 4th quarter in what is still anybody's ball game. Setting the 4 now for the Pelicans. Holiday at the 1 and Redick at the 2. Ingram the 3 and Zion the 4. And it's that was huge!
Incredible. And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game.
Well, there's a swagger out there. You can see it on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either. Ingram dishes to Williamson. Out to Ingram. Baseline J on the way. And again, New Orleans has no luck. And the Grizzlies leading by 8. And the dunk by Winslow.
Changing ends quickly. He's rewarded with a high percentage look.
Yeah, the defense trying to do their best to slow him down. But when he gets room like that, you got to look out.
Floats it up for Williamson. 3-on-3. Here's Brooks. The shot missing. And it's the Pelicans taking it the other way.
Well, there's more he could have done in this game for sure, but it hasn't kept them from pulling ahead.
And Hayes throws it down.
And Brandon Ingram at that size, able to survey the entire floor and make a play.
Winslow finds Morant. On the wing, Jackson. Covered by Williamson. Jackson passes to Valanciunas. Down low. 4 on the shot clock. Memphis needs to get off a shot here. And it's Ingram with the rebound.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over.
Again, just watching Zion's leaping ability, gets over the defense and easily finds the rim.
To the inside. Hayes with the steal. Pass to Ingram. Some nice passing here by New Orleans. And the dunk by Williamson.
Gotta take care of the ball. They'll punish you if you're that careless.
That's right, and that's severe punishment right there.
And how about the sequence in its entirety? Momentum swing, and you love the effort here.
And that one's good. Morant.
And how about the body control? Morant, even when under duress, stays calm, cool, and collected.
Holiday, the pass to Hayes. Outside for Redick. Fires from deep. Grizzlies with the rebound. Valanciunas has got 7 rebounds in the game. Jackson dishes to Morant. Pass to Valanciunas. Winslow with it. 6 on the shot clock. And it's Valanciunas that time on the assist by Winslow. And the Grizzlies lead by 8.
Yeah, there's a good indicator of Winslow and his feel for the game. I like how much he makes a concentrated effort to get the ball right there to the open man.
Over in the corner, Williamson. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
One of the more skilled offensive players that is on the floor here tonight. Not an easy fella to hold in check.
Clark, he's checked in for Jackson. Derek Favors checked in for the Pelicans. All comes in for J.J. Redick.
Just wondering for Zion Williamson and his game, just how much more of it we're going to see in terms of his potential in the next couple of years.
And the dunk by Williamson.
Big time shot from Zion Williamson. The big guy wants it.
Taken away by Holiday. Outside Favors. Back to Holiday. To the paint. And Favors kicks the ball. Kicks it out to Williamson. Just 5 to shoot. And he gets the bucket. Now just a 2-point Memphis lead.
And all of a sudden, that great run makes this a ball game again. And now is no time to take your foot off the gas. They have got to stay aggressive.
Well, they stacked up everything to get to this point. Now they have to shift into overdrive.
Hooked away and stolen by Williamson. Ball with it. He's picked up by Morant. Holiday, the pass to Ingram. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. The Grizzlies have gone 4 of 7 from the field since the beginning of the fourth. It drops.
Remember that one. Guys, a difference maker.
I'm wondering, is that the biggest shot of the game?
Ball, the pass to Favors.
He's got so many ways to score in the post. Just nifty, uses fakes. You have to have a body on him every time he's down there.
Passes it to Valanciunas. Back to Morant. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. And it's a 6-point Grizzly lead.
A huge shot from Morant. Wow, you see why they put the ball in his hands in those situations.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks.
Well, he wants to shoot his way out of this cold spell, but the struggles continue.
Yeah, he's got to move on, forget about this sequence here, and try to find a way to get on the board.
Well, this one is winding down now. Memphis can watch the clock run out. Jackson finds Brooks. Now here's Winslow. And here's Jackson. He's covered by Favors. Jackson passes to Winslow. Now Valanciunas. Back to Brooks. So it's Memphis picking up the win. They didn't make it easy on themselves or their fans, but
for the land of the free.
Greetings, everyone. Welcome to 2K Sports. Let's take a look at our starters for Sacramento. Fox and Bogdanovich pair up at the 1 and the 2. Bielitsa is out there with Bagley, and it's Barnes, and at the 3, the small forward. And for Memphis, Morant and Brooks manning the backcourt. Jackson and Valanciunas, they're in the middle. And it's Winslow in at the 3 slot. Bagley with the bucket.
Yeah, the rhythm, the timing, an encouraging sign seeing Bagley knock it down there off the catch.
That one drops for him.
Great timing. That can be the difference between an assist and a turnover.
And where Brooks seemed to have carved out a niche, GA, his consistency from range and from the line.
Kev, if you can space the floor and hit your free throws, you're going to be in the rotation. Brooks really came into his own last season. And the more he refines his shot selection, the more valuable he becomes to this team.
There's Winslow. After the basket by De'Aaron Fox. Winslow kicks to Morant. Chalk up 2 there.
The creativity from Morant, always inventing new ways to score.
Barnes right side. Bagley the pass to Fox. Kings moving the ball around. To the inside. The kick out to Barnes. 4 on the clock. Bagley trying to free himself up. That's good from Fox on the assist by Barnes.
Look, this is how you draw it up coming out of the locker room. 3 of 3 so far.
Winslow's shot is off. For Sacramento, they've gotten their first 3 shots to go in for him to start off this game. And it's Bogdanovich in the corner. And he's good on the 3 ball.
Did you see the game plan is working already? 4 straight makes to start this one.
Jackson finds Valanciunas. There's Winslow. Banked in off the glass.
Look at the big man Valanciunas showing off the playmaking skills.
Kings have gone 4 of 4 to start. So a nice offensive rhythm to start here. On the wing, Barnes. Passes it to Bielitsa. And here's Bogdanovich. Brooks on the double team. Barnes outside. Lock at 6. It's Bielitsa. He can't get that one. And the Grizzlies going the other way now.
Not a problem when that's your first miss of the game. Strong start.
And De'Aaron Fox hits the whistle that time. That's his first foul. Greg, who are your favorite players to watch in the NBA?
Boy, that's a tough one. You know, you gotta like the guys that have changed the game in some regards, right? Steph, KD, and Giannis. Those are 3 guys that are just doing things that don't seem normal.
True.
Then others who remind you of past greatness. You know, Jason Tatum with Kobe, or maybe an Anthony Davis with the King. And those are guys that I love. And then the other guy, listen, LeBron James. I could watch him play basketball every day. You know, to do what he's done at this stage of his career, I just think it's incredible. And I think our game is in great shape.
Agree on all counts.
Come on, that's your bread and butter. You can't miss that.
Clark against Barnes. And there's the pass to Hield. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation. And Memphis making a change here. Elton's checked in. And then for Sacramento, Rashawn Holmes, he's checked in for Harry Giles. Ken Bazemore comes in for Harrison Barnes. And it's Joseph in for De'Aaron Fox. .130 left in the first quarter. Jones, the pass to Clark. To the middle. And he makes good on the layup.
You got to know, this is Clark's skill set at this stage of his career. He takes quality shots when he's inside.
Hield right side. And the basket is good.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Wow, that's a defensive breakdown. Can't do that against good scores.
And the foul on Kent Bazemore. That is his first foul of the game. Anderson passes to Clark, and then Clark slams it in.
The playmaking ability of Kyle Anderson combines great floor vision with his height and feel.
And there's the call on Jones. That is his first foul of the game. 50 seconds left here in the first quarter. Shot by Hield, nobody around. A new 14 for the Kings. Here's Holmes, out to Parker. Hield from outside, knocks down the three ball. Hield's got 5 points so far.
And you've got to be up on Hield, especially when he's beyond the arc. If not, he'll burn you.
Offensive rebound. Here's Clark. Basket good.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
Kings leading now by 4. Out to the right wing. Pass to Hield. Now here's Holmes. Converts on the jumper for the easy 2.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
A nice shot by Gutteridge. 8 seconds left to play here in the first. On the wing, Hield. And another 3 for Sacramento.
A catch and shoot specialist. Hield has a quality jump shot and really makes quick decisions.
Buddy Hield.
Venom.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. And what do you guys think about the Kings here in this one so far?
Throughout the first quarter, they did a great job of just running the offense.
Credit the game plan coming in. They've identified the right matchups, and the execution is there.
And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor. All fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. On the court right now for the Kings, Joseph and Hield make up the backcourt. Deshaun Holmes out there with Jabari Parker. And it's Bazemore at the 3. And Anderson gets it to go.
Yeah, that's the 3rd bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle.
And Joseph kicks it to Bazemore. Back to Joseph. Out to Parker. Down low. Joseph, the pass to Parker. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Hield way outside. It's rebounded by Memphis. There's the feed to Clark. The kick out to Anderson. Here's Melton. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Out to the right wing. Back to Joseph. Sacramento moving it around. Bazemore against Anderson. On the wing, Hield. For 3. Again, the miss by the Kings.
Okay, that's frustrating. You work hard to get these open looks. You know he liked that one back.
Inside. Here's Jackson. The teardrop falls in. Jackson's got the lead up to 1 now for the Grizzlies.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
3-pointer, Hield. Again, Hield missing. Here are the Grizzlies with the ball. Good momentum, 8 straight points.
Well, Buddy Hield, the consummate gym rat, growing up in the Bahamas, he built his own rim with a milk crate and would shoot all night. His neighbors got so tired of yelling at him to keep it down. He sprinkled broken glass under the rim to get him to move the hoop.
So Memphis going with almost an entire new group here. Jonas Valanciunas, he's checked in for Brandon Clark. Justice Winslow comes in for Kyle Anderson. Brooks checked in for Milton. And it's Morant in for Jones. And Jackson throws it down hard.
With the ball in his hands, Ja draws so much defensive attention. Got his teammate a clean look.
And Greg, they said Hield would wait until his mom fell asleep and then sneak out to play basketball. And when she came looking for him, he'd take off running.
He preferred to catch that discipline at home more so than in public. But growing up in the 8 Mile Rock, a tough neighborhood, his mom rightfully very protected.
Memphis with the ball. A nice run going 12 in a row. Pass to Winslow. Back to Jackson. Morant against Fox. Morant dishes to Jackson. And Greg, you play with some big personalities. Talk about the best way to manage egos and conflicts in the locker room. That's a very interesting topic.
No doubt about it. You know, Kev, first thing we learned from middle school on, your team is your family. And let's face it, all families have spats, and so do teams. You just learn to never personalize those things. Never leave any stone unturned. Like, don't let things fester. When there are issues, you address them. And if you're not taking things personally, you tend to be able to work through whatever issues you may come in front of.
Good advice. The putback, great positioning on the putback.
That is really good work there on the offensive glass.
And the Grizzlies leading by 5 to the middle. Jackson kicks to Valanciunas. That will not get it done. He's 0 for 2. Sacramento's gone 0 for 3 from beyond the arc to start the second quarter. Down low, it's Bielitsa. Nice move. He feeds it to Barnes. Back to Bielitsa. Passes it to Giles. Barnes right side. Just 5 to shoot. Goes back up and foul on the shot. And yep, we thought we might see it. And the coach's challenge has been triggered on the personal foul call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
And Fox gets it to go.
And he gives up pounds to a lot of guys defending him, but that has never kept Fox from being in attack mode.
Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Gutteridge, the pass to Valanciunas. To the inside. Now the pass to Gutteridge. From down in the low post, it goes. Gutteridge has got the lead back up to 7 now for the Grizzlies. Fox dishes to Bogdanovich. The 3 from Barnes. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. And so it's Memphis heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up it.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Greeting. The first quarter was a difficult one for Memphis. They struggled to find an offensive rhythm or... That's all for now. Say goodbye to the...
We played through the first half. Plenty of basketball, though, left in this one. One guy who's been getting it done is Buddy Hield.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
I think both sides probably adjusted a few things. The key for him is to bring the same level of energy over these last 2 quarters.
Jackson and Valanciunas, they're in the middle. Morant and Brooks manning the backcourt. And it's Winslow in at the small forward position. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis. The Kings trail by 9. Now, here's Fox. Bagley kicks to Bogdanovich. Pass to Bielitsa. Barnes outside. Some solid defense there from Jackson.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be because he is so strong in the paint.
And here we go. Fast break. Barnes has got it. Kings moving the ball around. Outside for Bagley. Pass to Bogdanovich. Knocked loose. Fox finds Barnes. Back to Fox. Bagley with the ball. Good, and a nice assist from Fox. Bagley's got his second basket of the game.
And he's just an attacking player. A guy who doesn't mind a little contact. Baggy there with a strong finish.
Clark, he's checked in for the Grizzlies. Anderson comes in for Winslow. And the Kings will go for a different look here. Jabari Parker's checked in for Bielitsa. Ken Bazemore comes in for Harrison Barnes. Buddy Hield, he's checked in for Bogdanovich. And it's Joseph in for De'Aaron Fox. And getting to the free throw line more and more. GA awfully tough to stay in front of De'Aaron Fox.
I mean, he's just got to knock him down, though. I mean, a free throw percentage, I think he can and will improve upon.
And finished off by Bagley.
And how about the leaping ability of Bagley? He gets off the ground with ease to throw that one down.
Morant against Joseph. Feeds to Valanciunas. Back to Morant. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Ja Morant. That is his first foul of the game. Some changes for Memphis. DeAnthony Melton comes in for Dylan Brooks. And Tyus Jones subbed in for Morant. And the Kings will go for a different look here. Rashawn Holmes, he's checked in for Marvin Bagley. Harry Giles comes in for Parker. Bielitsa, he checks in for Kent Bazemore. And De'Aaron Fox subbed in for Corey Joseph. Just 5 on the clock. Fox and Jones sends it back. To the paint, here's Clark. Here's Valanciunas. Here's Melton. And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
And he just dangles from the bucket after sending that one through.
And you can see which team has the swagger right now. Now, here's Fox. 6 points for him. Shoots from 12. And off the left side of the rim, and it swirls in for him.
Yeah, instinctively, too. Fox there looking to be a ball mover, a facilitator. And that's one reason why his team is playing well.
And the dunk by Valanciunas.
Not the kind of aggressive defense they need to cut into the lead.
Yeah, you have to protect the rim, Greg, a little better.
Also, if you can't get stops at this point, it really doesn't matter what you do at the offensive end.
The Grizzlies making a switch here. Gutterich is checked in. And here's Melton. He'll bring it up for the Grizzlies. They lead by their biggest margin of the game, 9. Hield on the double team. And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here.
That's a jump ball.
And here are the Grizzlies now. Clark, the pass to Valanciunas. Down low. Great pass to set up the lay-in. Valanciunas has got the lead up to 11 now for the Grizzlies. Fox kicks to Holmes to the left side wing. Hield outside. Passes to Bielitsa. 5 on the clock. Fires the 3. They get it back.
Oh, and a nice job of turning that miss into 2 points on the tip in.
Hustle points, I believe they call them. Hustle points right there. Over to the wing. Oh, Holmes in position. Hield outside. 36 seconds left to play in the third.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on it.
The pass to Gutterich. He kicks it to Valanciunas. To the inside. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. The Kings trail by 9. Stolen by Anderson. And finished off by Anderson.
Getting himself to the rim, Anderson continually finds ways to impact the game.
To the middle. Pass to Giles. Now Fox. 1 second left, and that's going to do it. Some good defense down the stretch to end the quarter. And so it's Memphis. Their lead at 11 points to win. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
Execution. This is what you practice every day. These guys are professionals. Beautiful play.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. And a look at the 5 for the Kings to start the 4th. Fox and Bogdanovich pair up at the 1 and the 2. Harrison Barnes is out there with Giles, and it's Bagley in at the center. And that one's good, Barnes.
When Barnes has space to fire from deep, you usually just assume it's going in. Very dangerous from outside.
On the wing, Jackson. Winslow dishes to Jackson. Good, and the nice assist from Winslow.
Another bucket down low. They've been the aggressors, taking the ball inside and attacking at the rim.
Now, here's Bogdanovich. Here's Fox. Pass to Giles. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
Great change of direction. He sold the defense that he was taking the look and instead found his teammate for an even better one.
There's Winslow. Right side, Jackson. Back to Winslow. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
Using that solid frame inside, Winslow draws the foul.
Valanciunas, who's checked in for Memphis. The Kings also with the sub. Bielitsa, who's checked in for Harry Giles. The Kings trail by 9. Here's Fox. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
And I really love Fox's game. He's got a ton of room to grow, but boy, does he play with intensity.
And that's good as he hits both of his shots. Memphis leading by 7. Morant passes to Jackson. And the shot goes in. Jackson's got 4 points now in the quarter.
He can do incredible things. He can also help you win by simply being reliable.
Bogdanovich looking around. Back to Fox. This is to Bogdanovich. Sacramento moving it around. Shot by Bielitsa and nobody around. Again, the miss by the Kings. And the Grizzlies with possession here. Valanciunas passes to Brooks. Valanciunas inside. Defended by Bagley. Can't throw it down with one hand. Stolen by Brooks. Valanciunas with the ball. Now guarded by Bogdanovich. Morant kicks to Brooks. Pass to Valanciunas. There's Winslow. Shot clock at 5. Back to Valanciunas. And stolen by Bogdanovich. The kick out to Barnes. There's the pass to Bogdanovich. And Winslow comes to help. Bogdanovich finds Bielitsa. Just 3 to shoot. Barnes passes to Bielitsa. The Kings need to get off a shot here. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. The Kings making a switch here. Heald's checked in. We're in the final quarter of play here, 3 minutes in. Morant passes to Brooks. Jackson with it. Morant outside. And again, Memphis no good.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Inside. Outside for Bagley. Outside, Fox. Pass to Bielitsa. 6 to shoot. A pass to Fox. Passes to Bagley. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. We've got 1:28 left here in the fourth quarter. Brooks up on top. Jackson down low. Bielitsa's there. Valanciunas passes to Jackson. Back to Valanciunas. Out to Morant from downtown. Rebound by Bielitsa. The Kings trail by 9. Morant against Fox to stop the drought. And it's wide right. It's off the rim.
And that's okay. Even though you miss, you had the right guy taking the shot.
The three from Morant. No good there. Fox with it. He's picked up by Morant. And there's Fox. That's good on the assist by Barnes.
And you have to have respect for his speed in transition. Fox is a high-octane player who explodes in the open floor. Guys, let's just go ahead and call this one. It's over.
They couldn't make enough plays when it mattered. Interesting game, though, in terms of some of the matchups.
Now here's Barnes. Three-pointer, Heel. No good that time. Brooks outside. Morant with it. This one for 3. And so the Grizzlies take the win. It was a fantastic ball game, and they did a great job.